Hey everyone, quick video. A lot of financial trouble for me and my family lately, kind of a lot of financial stress, and we were evaluating kind of some of the things we own, whether they be real assets or financial assets. And we kind of went on an emotional journey over the last couple of days, maybe last week, where we were considering selling property, and it just felt so wrong. It felt quite wrong to sell property instead of selling financial assets because we re- I mean, even though the property has certain costs and quite a lot of negatives to it in terms of maintenance costs and an inability to obtain liquidity, sometimes you do need some real asset in your portfolio. You do need some real stuff in your portfolio. You can't have everything be online. You can't have everything be digits and financial stories. So a property provides actual benefit, right? And in a world that is dark and terrible in the future, potentially, right? Hopefully we don't go there, but in a shit hits the fan scenario, everything's going to go down, including real estate. So $1 million house may go down to $100,000, right? Even in SoCal, if everything's liquid, if everything's terrible. But even if it goes down to zero, right? If everything goes down to zero, let's not even say 100, let's say everything goes to zero. All your financial assets, including crypto and Bitcoin, Ethereum, anything, really. And I mean, I'm a crypto fan, but including those, including all that stuff, is going to go to zero. And gold is not going to be of much use to you either in that scenario. Gold is useful when there's civilization. In a complete shit hits the fan scenario, gold is not going to feed you. It's not going to provide you shelter. It's not going to be your weapon. No. So there's a limited amount of usefulness gold has as we move from civilization towards true anarchy and true more so as the state of nature, kind of what we think of as the state of nature, but a peculiar version of a state of nature because you're going to also have all the remnants of the previous civilization around, right? And I mean, you could just watch any movie to see different creators and different authors and different thinkers have their own take on that kind of concept, right? The collapse of civilization. But so gold is going to be of limited use. It'll be useful at first, and then once things are completely down, seeds will be worth more than gold. But what would remain useful is shelter, assuming, and this is important, assuming you still have rule of law. Now, if you have rule of law, and you're able to maintain your shelter, even if it's worth zero, even if you can never sell it, it still provides some value. It still provides some true, useful, tangible value in a way that things like stocks or crypto or gold and other financial assets cannot provide. Simply cannot provide. And so there's inherent prudence, inherent wisdom in saying I'm going to keep some real assets in my portfolio, even though they may be costly at times, even though their liquidity characteristics may be just incredibly disappointing at times. You should still try to keep some real assets. That's true diversification.